I've been the wrong kind of right too many times before. Said the honest thing at the wrong hour and watched it hit the floor. I didn't lie to anyone, I just told the truth too clean. There's a difference between being right and knowing what it means. Some rooms don't want the answer, they just want the nod. I kept on giving answers, and I kept on paying for it hard. Had a woman once who told me, you're always right but never kind. Said I argued like a lawyer when she needed peace of mind. I sat with that a long time, let it settle like the dust. Turns out being right about everything don't mean a man you trust. I learned to hold the right thing a little softer in my hand. Being wrong and being gentle is a harder kind of man.
Wrong kind of right,
That's where I've been living.
wrong kind of right.
All that taking, not enough giving.
I had the facts,
I had the reason
I had the argument.
for every season, but the wrong kind of ride still leaves you cold at night. Yeah, the wrong kind of ride still leaves you cold at night. Now I pick my moments careful, like a man who's learned the cost. Some battles ain't worth winning if the war is what gets lost. I still know what I know, I still see what I see, but I keep a little more of it somewhere inside of me. The blues will teach you something that no argument can prove. Sometimes the kindest thing a man can do is just let the other man move.
Wrong kind of right,
That's where I've been living.
wrong kind of right.
All that taking, not enough giving.
I had the facts,
I had the reason
I had the argument.
for every season, but the wrong kind of ride still leaves you cold at night. Yeah, the wrong kind of ride still leaves you cold at night. I sit here with my glass now, a little wiser than before. Not chasing every argument that walks through every door. Still got my opinions, still got plenty left to say, but I'll save it for the moments when it matters anyway. Wrong kind of right, yeah, wrong kind of right. I spent so many years being technically correct and completely out of sight. Wrong kind of right, just the wrong kind of right. Learning how to lose a little gracefully was the hardest fight. Wrong kind of right. neon trembling on the street. Leather soles and steady feet. Every corner knows my name. But I never play the game. Ash falls slow from silver flame. No confession, no one to blame. City breathing, cold and thin. I don't lose, I settle in. Clock ticks loud in empty space. Time reflects across my face. Smoke between decisions made. Every risk already weighed. I don't rush and I don't plead. Silence plants the final seed. Bartender with patient eyes knows the truth behind the lies. Glass half full but never drained. Lessons paid and lessons gained. Footsteps echo down the hall. Power doesn't have to call. It just waits behind the door. Certain quiet, wanting more. Pressure bends but doesn't break. Every move deliberate. Smoke between the lines I write. Building shadows shaped at night. No applause and no regret. Only debts already made. The smoke don't belong to me tonight, but I breathe it just the same. Sitting in this corner booth, watching somebody else's flame. The couple by the window are fighting low and slow. The kind of fight that's been rehearsed about 10 years ago. I know that tune by heart. I used to play that song. Took me longer than it should have to figure out what was wrong. The old man at the counter nurses something dark and brown. He ain't looking at a single thing, just wearing down the frown. We don't speak, we don't nod. We got an understanding here. Two men who learn the hard way. persevere. This bar don't ask for reasons, it just opens up its door. Lets you sit with what you carry, babe, till you can't carry no more. Secondhand smoke and somebody else's blues. Secondhand smoke filling up my shoes. I came in with my own troubles, but the room's got plenty too. Secondhand smoke, and I'm breathing it like it's new. Secondhand smoke. The jukebox picks a number that nobody punched in. Some old song about a woman and the shape she left him in. I've been that man before, standing in that shade. Funny how a melody can crack what time can't break. I don't reach for nothing, I just let the feeling pass. Some things only need a moment, not a bottom of the glass. Secondhand smoke and somebody else's blues. Secondhand smoke filling up my shoes. I came in with my own troubles, but the room's got plenty too. Secondhand smoke, and I'm breathing it like it's new. Secondhand smoke. Couple stopped their fighting somewhere in the second set. The old man paid and left without a word of no regret. Now it's just me and the barman and the tail end of the night. I finished what I came with, turn my collar to the light. Secondhand smoke, yeah, secondhand smoke. Everybody in this room tonight is carrying somebody else's load. Secondhand smoke, just secondhand smoke. I walk out cleaner than I walked in, back into the cold. Secondhand smoke.
fires humming in my chest. Patience passing every test. Black espresso, bitter tone. I was built to stand alone. Velvet curtains, hidden light, conversations out of sight, names exchanged without a trace. Every smile a guarded face. Calm as winter, sharp as frost. Nothing gained without the cost. Authority, no dramatic loyalty, earned respect, not sympathy. Silence rides my legacy. Rings don't shine without the fire. Discipline is my attire. Every setback fuels the climb. Pressure turning cold to prime. Rain dissolves the weaker plans. Strength is shaped by steady hands. No one sees the weight I lift. Quiet is the greatest gift. When the noise begins to swell, I withdraw and plan it well. Low brass, steady tone. Kingdom built without a throne. No parade and no decree, just controlled intensity. They brought the ceiling down on me in 1999. I brushed the dust off my lapel and walked back to the line. Took the ground out from my feet in 2004. I found a harder piece of ground and planted something more. Every time they counted me among the fallen and the done, I showed back up the following week like nothing had begun. I've buried 3 versions of myself that other men called dead, held the funeral kept on moving ahead. The men who dug those early graves have long since lost their place. I've outlasted every one of them without a change of face. There's a kind of strength that doesn't shout, doesn't need to show its hand. It just keeps arriving at the table like it always had a plan. Still standing when the smoke cleared out. Still standing past every count and doubt. They came with everything they had. I gave them everything I am. Still standing, still standing, still the same damn man. Still standing. I don't wear the battles on my sleeve. Don't need the room to know. The ones who were there remember. That's enough to let it go. Quiet men don't need the record, don't need the history told. The river doesn't ask for credit for the years it moved the cold. I've been the last man at the table when the table had no legs. I built a new one from the wreckage, and I never had to beg. Still standing when the smoke cleared out. Still standing past every count and doubt. They came with everything they had. I gave them everything I am. Still standing, still standing, still the same damn man. Still standing. Now the night sits easy on my shoulders like a coat I've broken in. I don't count the years behind me, I just count what's still within. There's enough left in this engine for 100 miles more. A man who stood through what I've stood through knows what standing's for. Still standing, yeah, still standing. Every man who thought I'd fold is still waiting on that landing. Still standing, just still standing. The hardest thing I ever did was nothing. Just keep standing.
I said it once, I meant it when I said it. I watched it land, I gave you time to let it sit. You nodded like you heard me, smiled like you understood, then did the same exact thing like I knew you would. That's when something shifted, quiet as a door. When a man stops repeating himself, he stops being ignored. I don't repeat, I said what I said. What you do with it is no longer my concern. I've seen men big with volume say the same thing 10 more times, like the 10th time is the magic one that finally crosses all the lines. I don't chase my own words through somebody else's ears. If it didn't land the first time, it won't land in 20 years. There's a point where repetition stops being patient and goes weak. I reached that point a long time back, now I'm careful what I speak. I don't repeat, not a warning, not a feeling, not mine. You'll notice when I stop talking, not because I got loud before, I was never loud. You'll notice because the space where my words used to be starts to feel like something's missing. That's not absence, that's consequence. I already said everything that needed saying, you just weren't listening the first time. I've left rooms in the middle of sentences that are nowhere new to go. Said goodbye once to people who needed it, says so. The man who values his own words treats them like it means them, doesn't scatter them like gravel just so someone else can seam them. I keep mine close and measured, spend them like they cost me right. One time set in daylight carries further than the night. I don't repeat, you had it right there, first time. That was the whole offer. It's gone now. I don't repeat. I don't repeat. Midnight tailor to my frame, no confession, no claim. Crystal glass and distant rain, pleasure wrapped in subtle pain. baptized silence, steady breath. Measured step, avoiding death. Not from fear, but from design. Every boundary is mine. Shadows lengthen down the hall. I don't stumble, never fall. Every word I never say, builds a throne in quiet gray. Let them wonder, let them guess. Power moves in quiet dress. I'd still be at the door. I was 2 blocks gone by midnight. I don't linger anymore. I used to hold a space for people who kept filling it with air. Gave them every second chance till I had none left to spare. Now I read the room the first time. I don't need to read it twice. Some men learn by repetition. I learned once and paid the price. I don't wait now for explanation, now for people to become what they should have been already. You keep the version of me that you think is still on hold, standing in some hallway, getting patient, getting old. That version checked out quietly, didn't make a sound, left the key on the counter and never turned around. I don't burn what I'm leaving, don't need the smoke to show, just a door closed behind me and a direction I already know. I don't wait, waiting is a debt I stopped paying the people who never planned to settle. You wanna know if I thought about coming back? about it once for about the length of a traffic light. Then the light changed and I kept moving. That's not coldness, that's just what it looks like when a man finally respects his own time. I've watched men wait for decades for a thing that wasn't coming, or the years out on a doorstep kept the old hope running. I won't be that man, I already was that man. Sat through every kind of silence, thinking silence was a plan. Now I move before the question, before the doubt sets in. The only thing worse than leaving is leaving too late to win. I don't wait. Never did. Not really. I just used to lie to myself about what I was doing, standing there. I don't do that anymore either. Cold wind drifting through the hall, names fade written on the wall. I don't speak unless it's time. Discipline becomes a line. No applause tonight for me, only what I choose to be. Silent workers in control, midnight forming something whole. Every second holds its weight. Nothing left to chance or fate. You thought I'd come back around. You left the light on, I see it from the street. I just keep walking, my shoes don't hesitate, my hands don't reach. I used to be the kind of man who bled for every door that closed. Now I walk past the whole building and I don't even slow. I don't miss, I don't grieve, I cut clean. I don't haunt the rooms that stop deserving me. I don't beg, I move on, I don't break, I go cold. Some men fall apart at loss, I just get old. You told people I went quiet, like quiet was a wound I couldn't close. Quiet is the sharpest thing I own, the sun only sharp men know. You wanted me to make it loud, wanted something you could point at and name. I gave you nothing worth of telling, I gave you nothing but a frame. I don't miss, I don't grieve, I cut clean. I don't haunt the rooms that stop deserving me. I don't beg, I move on, I don't break, I go cold. Some men fall apart at loss, I just get old. You wanna know if it still hurts? It doesn't hurt the way you need it to. It doesn't keep me up, it doesn't show up in my hands when I pour a drink. What you left behind is not a wound. There's a vacancy, and I filled it with something quieter and harder than you. I watched men destroy themselves, trying to prove they didn't care. Burn down everything around them just to show the fire wasn't there. I don't need the fire, I don't need the proof, I just need the morning and a reason to move through. You can write the version where I couldn't let it go. I'll be somewhere on a cold street, walking steady through the cold. I don't miss, I just know exactly what you were worth, and I priced it right. You want a reason for the silence, want a word for every move, want me to lay out every decision so you can sit there and approve. I used to do that, used to break it all apart, and every piece across the table like a map straight to my heart. Took me years to understand that some men read that map as weakness, and then your whole reasoning, they'll use it like a thesis. I don't explain, my moves don't come with footnotes. If you need the reasoning spelled out, you weren't meant to understand it. You call it arrogant, I call it knowing what I own. There's a difference difference between closed off and a man who's fully grown. I've sat in enough courtrooms of other people's making, giving evidence for living, while my time was slowly taken. Now I keep my own counsel, keep my reasons clean and tight. The only man I answer to meets me in the mirror every night. I don't explain, not because I can't, because I already know, and that's enough. People confuse explanation with respect. They're not the same thing. I can respect you completely and still not owe you the inside of my head. The men who demanded explanations got less of me every time they asked. The ones who never asked got everything. Funny how they work. I watch men talk themselves out of everything they built, explaining every move they made until the whole thing tilts. Words are just the scaffolding, the work is what remains. A man who needs to narrate every step is a man who still needs training wheels. I act and let the action say the thing that needs to say. By the time you're done demanding answers, I've already moved away. I don't explain, you'll understand it later, or you won't. Either way, I'm already somewhere else. I come from men who didn't speak unless the speaking mattered, who built their word like stone and kept it long after everything shattered. They didn't need the room to fear them, didn't need the room to bow, just a certain way of entering that said everything somehow. The old ways don't announce themselves, they don't need introduction. A man of weight moves through the world without a single instruction. I've sat at tables where the loudest voice was always worth the least. Watch men confuse the noise they made for something like a feast. The ones I learned from ate in silence, passed the bread without a word, said more with how they poured the wine than anything you ever heard. Respect was never something asked for in the world I came to know. It was something quietly accumulated in the way you let things go. The old ways, patient as the winter, the old ways, quiet as a splinter, working through the bone. The old ways don't need to be spoken. The old ways leave nothing broken that wasn't already stone. The old ways. A man who's seen enough of life stops needing to explain it. The scar tissue on his judgment is the thing that helps him reign it. I've watched the young men burn through everything they thought was power, mistook the flame for permanence, and lost it in an hour. What lasts is what is built with patience, what is guarded without show, the kind of thing you only understand when you're old enough to know. The old ways, patient as a winter, the old ways, quiet as a splinter, working through the bone. The old ways don't need to be spoken. The old ways leave nothing broken that wasn't already stone. The old ways. In the end they'll remember not the things I said aloud, but the way I held my counsel in the middle of the crowd. The way I never raised my voice to get what should be given. The way I kept my house in order and my debts precisely driven. That is the inheritance I leave without a will. The old ways running through me, running through me still. The old ways, not the cruelty, not the silence used as weapon. The weight, the patience, the understanding that a man of consequence never needs to prove it. The old ways, they don't die, they just wait for the right man to carry them forward. The old ways. After midnight, streets confess. There's the daylight won't address. Shadows stretching down the lane, carrying regret and gain. Low saxophone through the door tells a story I ignore. Not because I cannot feel, but because I choose the steel. Emotion measured, tightly bound, never spilling on the ground. After midnight I lie, every fracture into life. Broken pieces, quiet art, cold design but beating hard. Past attempts and narrow winds, scars beneath the tailored skin. I don't run from what I've done, I just finish what's begun. A thinner smile, strength refined by every mile. No forgiveness asked or owed, only living by the code. Darkness doesn't make me small, it just teaches me to stand tall. After midnight, clear and slow, that's the only self I know. Glass reflects a shadowed face, stillness in a crowded place. All the noise just falls away, while intentions choose to stay. Slow decisions, steady mind, leave the restless world behind. No demand and no display, just another quiet day. Every breath aligns the frame, every loss becomes a gain. I've been the shadow of a good man longer than I've been the man, walking just behind the version that the world thinks understands. That other man is cleaner, presses every crease just right. He shakes the proper hands and says the proper things at night. But I'm the one who's still awake when the proper man has slept. I'm the one who counts the cost of every promise that he kept. The good man gets the credit for the battles that I fought, in the rooms nobody sees, in the hours that can't be bought. He wears the face they recognize, I wear the face that's true. There's always been two versions of the things that I've been through. Most men never meet their shadow, live their whole life in the light. I sat down with mine at 30, and we talked all through the night. Shadow of a good man, that's where I have always been. Shadow of a good man, living somewhere in between. The part they see at daylight and the part that holds the dark. Shadow of a good man, trying to tell apart which one carries the real heart. Shadow of a good man. Don't distinguish between the man and what he casts. It burns the same for both of us as long as the light lasts. I've stopped trying to outrun it, stopped trying to explain. A shadow is just proof of light. The darkness got no shame. I let them see the good man when the good man's what they need. But when the night calls for the other, it's the shadow that I heed. Shadow of a good man, that's where I have always been. Shadow of a good man, living somewhere in between. The part they see at daylight and the part that holds the dark. Shadow of a good man, trying to tell apart which one carries the real heart. Shadow of a good man. the bar is nearly empty and the candles burning low. The good man left an hour back. I watched the good man go. I'll finish what he started, settle up what he can't pay. The shadow always stays behind to close out every day. Shadow of a good man, yeah, shadow of a good man. Some nights I can't tell which one walked through that door and which one's going home again. Shadow of a good man, just the shadow of a good man. Maybe the shadow is a good man all along. Shadow of a good man. Shadow of a good man. Street lights hung in a silver line. Midnight bread and borrowed time. Here's the steps I take, every move a choice I make. I don't need the crowd to see who I am becoming quietly. In the dark I shape the tone, built from silence, carved in stone. City fades behind the glass, echoes of a hidden past. Eyes ahead, the path is clear. Stillness keeps the purpose near.